Right, so what we'll do is we'll get our pack on. We're gonna move out 100 meters. I'm gonna give you a few tips and tricks that I can put in your kit bag the next time you move out when it comes to having some confidence working with our compass as well as our pace count when we're negotiating obstacles and we're trying to work our way back. All right, so we're gonna move out at 120 degrees. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna preset my compass. This is hands down one of the biggest things that I see folks not doing when they're conducting land navigation is they don't preset their compass. In order to do that, all you do is you rotate your body until you have your bearing underneath your index line, and then you rotate that bezel ring until the tritium marker of the bezel ring and the tritium marker of your north-seeking arrow is in line. But as you're moving along, what you want to do is you want to keep those tritium markers lined up. This is especially useful at night when you're moving under limited visibility. Because as you're moving along, right, and you go to check your compass, if you drifted off to the right, then your tritium markers aren't going to line up. Your bezel ring is going to be off to the left. So you just reorient your body until your tritium markers line up. It's a quick reference, right? And then you're good to go. Same thing if you drifted off to the left, your bezel ring is going to be off to the right. So you just rotate your body back, and again, you G to G. So 120 meters, or 120 degrees, my fault, your bad, right? And that's magnetic. We're going to move out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. All right, so at 37 paces, which is going to be close to 50 meters without doing my math, I have a little bit of an issue here. And so this issue is this large Doug fir, right? And this brush. Now again, I'm only trying to move out 100 meters. And I know that my line of travel is that way. I can keep moving and that's going to impact my pace count. But I see this trail here that some engineers had put in, you know, when they're doing some logging. So instead of blazing through, which I could do, depending on your area, you may not be able to do that because you might be concerned about snakes. I'm actually going to weave around and I'm going to have to guesstimate, right? I'm going to have to guesstimate how far I'm moving around. So I'm at 50 meters now-ish. And so we're gonna work our way around. 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45, 46, 47. Right, and so again, now that I'm back on this side, I can see it kind of clears off to the left a little bit. So I'm just gonna guesstimate, and we're at about 58, 59 paces right now. So I only have another 15, 20 paces to go before I'm at 100 meters. So I'm just gonna work my way around and then guesstimate where I'm at. Okay, so let's go and do that. Right, so now that I'm here, brush, and I have this large Doug fir out in front of me, all I have to do, because that's basically turned into my steering mark, is make sure I'm in line with that, rotate, and then pick up 120 degrees, or just align the tritium markers on my bezel ring with the tritium marker to my north-seeking arrow. Once they're G to G, which they are, all I have to do is move out. And all I gotta do is move out another 15 paces, we're gonna call it, right? 15 paces and we're gonna be at 100 meters, exactamundo. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Now that I'm here, I want to take a close look at what I have around me. Right? I want to stop. I want to look. I want to listen. I want to smell. I want to take ample notes. Is there any sign of animal movement? Is there any sign of people moving through this area? What kind of trees are around me? Any fruit-bearing trees? Are there any berries? Do I have hardwood or is it all softwood? What does the terrain tell me? I can see in the terrain here that it begins to dip down. And where there's low ground, I may be able to find some water that may not have been on my map. Is there any spots where it looks like bear have been bedding down, or boars? I got a big pile, a big mound of Thatcher ants right here. It's a good source of protein if I needed it. A lot to consider in here. Again, so we make our copious notes. And now if I needed to work off to another checkpoint, I could do that. Or I could work back to where I started from. And again, to be able to do that, it's quick, easy in and out. Since I moved out at 120 paces, I need to add 180 degrees to get my back azimuth, or my reverse azimuth, okay? So 120 plus 180 is 300 degrees. So I take my compass out and I realign my body until I have 300 degrees. And once I'm good to go, I rotate my bezel ring again. And although, you know, I'm going to use my index line during the daytime, it's just always good habit to do the same thing during the day that you would at night. So that's why I always preset my compass, no matter what. I should be able to see the large Doug fir, which I can. It's on my line of travel. I know that I'm going to have to bend around to the left and then hook it back over on that trail, and we should be good to go. So let's head on back to camp, and we'll look at this hammock and have some PBR. So hey man, if you enjoyed the content of the video, make sure you like it, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content. Appreciate all you guys, man. Till then, you stay out there, you keep grinding, and you stay stoked.